Chuck Brown voice. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Happy Monday, happy Memorial Day. How is everybody doing? And I hope you had a good Memorial Day weekend. Man, Joe, that extra day is a teaser. That extra day off is a teaser, man. Good gracious. Y'all come on in here. Howdy, howdy. What up, Will? How you feel, champ? Come on in here, everybody. What's up, China Dog? Connie Barnes in here. What's up, Andrea Davis? Value Val. Cali Fin Fan. My main man, Will. What's up, Aquarian? Tijuana Noble. JBE. The one is in the house. Woo, Christine Mims. What it do? What it do? What's up, Steve-O? Olivia. Olivia. What's up, Vanessa? How y'all feeling in here tonight? Yeah. Everybody come on in and hit the like. Let's let everybody know we here. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. We gonna get it in tonight. We gonna get it in tonight. What's up, Kanita? Magical Matt. Tarot. What's up, Lamar? Mona C. Keisha Spady. Kathy. Oh. What's up, Vanya? Oh, man. You know, this Memorial Day, if you live in the DMV every year, you already know Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day weekend, it's going to be raining. You already know it's going to be raining. What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Holly? What's up, Connie? Vanya. Woo! I see you, Holly. Lamar said, I feel free. What's up, Andrea? 90 out, Cali. Good gosh. Oh, my goodness. Y'all winning out there right there this weekend with that 90 because it is terrible right here. I think we might have got up to 71. Oh, my goodness. Summer is already real late. What's up, Kim Gentry? China Dog. What's up, China? Leisha. Shin. 6 months free, Vanya. You back in Maryland, Cat? You recording this weekend? Or this week? There go Kern. Ah, man, oh man. Guys, boy, oh boy. What's up, IQ Unknown? How you feel? JBE says shameless plug. My music channel just hit 4,395,000 views. Woo! I had to sit down. Yes, indeed. JBE, good gracious. Yeah. Yes, indeed. You got to send me something, champ. You know, let me know what to do. What's up, Tijuana? Woo! I don't own the rights to this music either, so nobody don't start none. It ain't gonna be none. What's up, Donna Mosley, Keisha Spady, Facebook family, Twitter family, everybody. P Sizzle, Sig Thumb. What's good? What's good? Donna Mosley, Aquarian, Keisha, Lizzie, Narc Free D. What's up, Narc Free D? Ollie D, Shanerica. I see y'all, man. I see y'all. What's up, Kim Gentry? So you was on since last night. Fell asleep listening to you. Whoo! Down the rabbit hole. I know that feeling, man. I do. I know that feeling. Just, that's what it is. What's up, L Boogie? How you feel? What's up, Vanessa Marie? Everybody come on and hit that like button. Get on in here. I hope you got your Kool-Aid, lemonade, or cranberry juice, your water, you know, your saltines, your tater chips, or whatever you're going to munch on. Buckle up your seatbelt. Man, oh man. Buckle up tonight, y'all. Buckle it up, because, whoa, before we get started, my girl Vanessa Marie said it's her birthday. So the first thing we're going to do, my, it's your birthday. It's her birthday. Y'all say happy birthday to Vanessa. Nessa, it's your birthday. Come on, Nessa. Come on, y'all. Say happy birthday. Come on, Nessa. Say it's happy birthday to Nessa. Happy birthday, Nessa. Y'all say happy birthday to Nessa. Shake Thumb said, this is the only place I get validated. I continuously listen. Continuously listen to you. So I don't have much friends or family. Hey, man, that's how it is, man. You know, that's how it is, man. That's the good thing about the internet. I'm going to tell you, that is one of the good things about the internet, because boy, oh boy. Woo. Good gracious. Yeah, man. Whoo. Yeah. So, oh man, I guess. Hold up. Supposed to invite. We might have to invite my guest in tonight, because y'all know, guys, y'all know it's so many people out here nowadays, man, that there's so many people out here nowadays that are just dealing with craziness, man. And, you know, I mean, just straight up craziness. And it's like, come on, y'all. Hold up 1 second, family. Y'all come on in and settle on in. I am trying to send this. Okay. Dang it. Let me see here. How do I'm trying to figure how to do, try to figure something out here. And, just give me a second. Give me a second with it, y'all. Hold up. Let's see. Hold up. Hey. Let me look some. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's how you do it. Uh-huh. Me and this modern technology thing here, boy, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. It ain't. And I be trying, man, I'm just trying to get y'all in here tonight with somebody that want to share a word with you. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Everybody hit the like button. Come on. Y'all, we ready to get this thing kicked off, man, because yeah. Yes, indeed. First and foremost, I got to thank God each and every day. Secondly, I need all of y'all that follow me. I need y'all to follow me and listen to this radio station. My London family. No YouTube champ. My London family, we are on the radio. We are on the radio tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. So I put a link on the I put the link to the radio station on my message board. So there it is. There it is. I put the link on the message board. All right, because we on the radio. London, they put me on the radio. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Woo, boy, oh boy. They put me on the radio, boy. About to get it in, family. Yes, indeed. You know, it's a 1 hour segment, but you know, they let me do what I do. I'm loving it. I'm loving life. Yes, I am. Nope. Yeah, man. All right. So. All right. Without any further ado, trying to conduct business at the same time, ain't I? Ain't that terrible? Guys, just by a show of hands, matter of fact, we're going to just do a 1 in the chat. Oh, man, it's a little heated in here. We're going to put a 1 in the chat tonight. If you have dealt with a narcissist that devalued anything that you did, whether it was cooking, whether it was giving them money, whether it was working, no matter what, they devalued it, right? And then had the nerve to ask you for it. Had the nerve to ask you for it after they said, yo, man, that little petty job ain't nothing. Your cooking is nasty. Your sex ain't no good. Whew, good gracious. Come on. Huh? Does anybody know what I'm talking about here tonight? Whew, man. The audacity to borrow money from you and act like your money ain't your money ain't good enough for me, but I'll take it. Whoo, boy. But can I borrow a couple dollars? Huh? Anybody? Anybody? Do y'all know what I'm talking about in here? What's up, Mari? That's right, the UK. You better be listening to me tomorrow it's 12 o'clock y'all time in London. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock, midday. Yeah. Supreme FM. I think it's 99.3 or something like that. The unmitigated gall to tell you that whatever you had wasn't nothing. That ain't nothing. I don't want nothing from you. You ain't nobody. You what? Huh? Hold up, China said Narc told her, said the ex-Narc told me it wasn't real money. So I said, let's call the light company and see if they take it. People, they will tell you your money ain't this. Your business ain't nothing. Your job. Your job ain't good enough. I've been told that. I've been told you should have got a better job. You know, you wouldn't have to work so much if you just had a better job, like me. Whoo, boy. Boy, oh boy. Y'all ready tonight? Are y'all ready for this tonight? Are y'all ready for this tonight, man? We'll talk to you like they are doing you a favor. We'll talk to you like they're doing you a favor by asking you for something, by borrowing your money. Huh? Asking you for money, asking you for access to your body, asking you, telling you that little business, that ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing to them. They saying you ain't nothing. That's what they're saying. You ain't nothing. Your business ain't nothing, and everything around you, you know, you should be honored that I'm asking you for something. They want you to think that even the things you bring to the table that they need you for, the things they need you for, they want you to feel like, well, I don't really need you. Okay, let's get that straight. I don't really need you. Whoa. Trying to say he was mad because I made more than him. Woo, guys. Woo. Man, y'all know I'm gonna tell you dealing with somebody that has no respect for your effort, no respect for who you are, no respect, anything about you, everything about you. It's all about disrespecting. It's all about undermining you. You ain't all that. They will tell you you ain't all that because they are not all that. Man, ain't nobody thinking about you. Your little petty little this that. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need your little bit of change. I don't need your cooking. I don't need you to help me with this, that, or whatever. I don't need you. And baby, can you get this? I'm a little short. You know, I gotta wait till my money tied up or whatever it is. It wasn't enough. Whatever it is, it was not enough. Whatever it is. Guys, man, I don't know about y'all, but I was at a cookout yesterday. Cookout with some friends, man. We just sat back. We was kicking it. We just having a talk. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, we're gonna talk tonight. We're gonna have a real discussion in here tonight. Because guys, you know, we have been talking about, but we it's like everywhere you look, they don't want the exposure. So we're trying not to be overdoing it all the time, right? With this devil, with these narcs. We try not to overdo it. We try to play it down. We try not to call everybody that it applies to, right? We try not to. But guess what? No matter what, you're not calling all the people in your life that are around you narcs. You're not calling enough of them out. You're not. What's up, Super Empath D? Said first time she goes to me, it was 9 years ago. The day she was supposed to pay that rent. Woo. Guys, I was at the cookout yesterday and I'm talking to friends, you know, that are like family to me, right? Woo. And I'm telling y'all, if you think you're alone, when it comes to how wicked this world is, I promise you, I'm standing on this. I promise you, people just not talking about it to you. Everybody feeling what you feeling right now. Everybody going through this. This ain't no exclusive to just us here. We talking about this. No, you can't show me one person not going through it right now. You can't show me one. Not in this world. Man, this devil has taken over and is working overtime all the time, after time, under time, nonstop. Right now, it is nonstop. We were talking about, guys, this is an adult, this is a over 50 conversation we were having yesterday. Okay? And everybody was saying, wow, you know, it appears we're going to have to arm ourselves out here. Because this world is totally crazy. I had a guess she's having some problems getting on here tonight, but man, I want y'all to understand this. These narcs want you. They here to take you out. They are here to take you out. Y'all think, lots of us think that, you know, it was just a bad relationship and we were just going through some things. It was, you know, it was just bad. It was this, it was that. A lot of us don't think that these people really want to destroy you. Man, we being cornered into a space where everybody feels it. Everybody feels it. Don't nobody really feel safe out here. You dealing with police officers out here in different places around the country. I know in this country, you got situations now out here where they not even, man, they saying if it ain't about somebody getting shot or something like that, the police not even responding. The kids, good God. Good God. Man, I don't know what they smoking. I don't know what they using. Whoo, good God. Whoo, man. Y'all, and then you look in people's houses. The state of relationships. Good God. And then, man, it's so much I want to cover, man. It just keeps hitting me. Man, I'm sitting here the other day, man. I'm listening to some of these relationship dating coaches. Good God. The information these people passing out, man, is totally reckless. In some cases, I mean, totally reckless. But at the same time, guess what? You're only going to listen to what you want to hear. You're only going to be attracted to the kind of energy that you want to hear, that you want to really live like. I've heard some of it. I don't get deep into those conversations. When they start talking totally crazy, that's when I just zap out. You know, okay, this ain't for me. Good gracious. I mean, I'm listening to coaches, guys, and see, and the thing is, it's so many people that are going through this relationship era, this broken relationship era. So many people right now are going through that now you got men on one hand, you got women on the other hand, and everybody's passing out advice like, you know, we all got the gospel, you know, all of us. We just pass it. Man, just total recklessness. It is some foolery out here. It's some foolery out here, man, that just don't even make sense. I can see how so many relationships are broken because you have people You have people out here telling people to leave their relationship, whether they're happy or not. You can't make this stuff up, man. That's the internet for you. You cannot make this stuff up. Man. Whoo, that's right. Unicorns are real. They came to destroy you. You see it once you have lived through it in your own experience. That's right. Ashton Bell's a Harriet, my friend who's a female, called me and said she's been talking to a friend who's going through something with his wife. She's been cheating on him. Oh, okay. Nothing new there. And she wants me to help him out. Whew, man. Wow, man. Hold up. Who's going through something with his wife? She's been cheating on him. Okay. And she wants you to help him out. Man, he's helped this woman get on her feet and she's dogging him. Oh, well, you already know how that goes, champ. You already know, man. And you know the sad part about people dogging you is it's always the person you doing the most for. And that's what we're talking about tonight. How people devalue you. The person you did the most for. The person you would do anything for. The person that you did everything for is the same person. The same dirty, cruddy, low-life crutball that betrayed you, devalued everything you did for them. You done put your neck on the line, your career on the line, your money on the line. You've invested everything you have, your time, your money, everything. You done threw it all in the basket. Everything that you could. You've done everything that you possibly could to deal with this situation, to try to deal with this situation. Everything that you possibly could do to bring some type of peace, some type of tranquility, some type of, to raise the love in the situation, to change the energy. You're doing everything you can daily to change the energy, to change the flow. Baby, let's get back to how it was. Baby, let's do this. Baby, let's do that. And no matter what you do, they didn't appreciate none of it. As a matter of fact, because it came from you, it has no value to them. Just because it was yours, just because it came from you. And you're giving them your everything. You smiling. Okay, my baby need blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do this for you. And, I got you. You doing it because you're showing them I got your back while they stabbing you in the back. Huh? Those frenemies, when they need you for something and you do it. What's up, Lena? What's up, Kent? You do it for them. You're like, hey, I'm gonna go, my friend needs such and such. I got you. No problem. And they talking about you. How you gonna talk about me after I done did everything for you? How? Uh-oh, we do got our guests coming in tonight, y'all. We do. Uh-oh. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm gonna bring you up in a minute. But guys, it's like, how are you going to take what I'm doing for you? How you gonna take what I'm doing for you, everything I've done for you, and degrade it, devalue it as it was nothing? It came from you. That ain't nothing. And this stuff, you ain't nobody. And they needed it. They really were the one that needed it. Like, come on, man. Like, are you serious? Whoa. That's right. That's right. Super Empath D. Tell them hit the like button tonight, y'all. We got to bring them up. We got to bring them up. L Boogie. Thanks for that super chat, L Boogie. L Boogie said, narcs don't value money. Whoo, L Boogie, you hit that on the head. You are so right about that. They don't. They live rent free with you, spend their entire paycheck at the casino and beg you for money to buy Black and Miles, gas, lunch, snacks, sneakers, and repeat every paycheck. Oh my goodness. Whoo, boy, oh boy. And you know what? You're so right. They don't value money. They don't. They don't value money because in their minds, to them, it's all about control. They want control over you. They want control over you. They want to deal with you on their terms. Woo! Super Empath D. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love. Say, hit that like, fam. Everybody. So every time you do, a narc loses cell reception for 5 minutes and takes a narc injury. Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Every time y'all hit the like, man, they just going crazy. They like, man, get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. We tired of him. We tired of hearing it. Man, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about how we got those self-aware narcs, and one of them we were talking about in particular was saying narcs don't cheat. All narcs don't cheat. I was like, man, and she one of the biggest cheaters probably. Goodness gracious, man. They are terrible, y'all. They are the worst case scenario. But tonight, guys, I want to talk to y'all again. What's up, Angel Nicole? Whoa, no contact for 1 year, 10 months. So he messaging me every 3 months. Didn't work, so he came back to my door. Wow. Now she showed up at my door. Told y'all, boy, that no contact, man. That cutoff is terrible. When you cut the narc off, man, it's straight terrible. Guys, tonight, man, I got a special for you, man. I want to introduce y'all to this young lady tonight because a lot of times, a lot of us are dealing with this monster. A lot of us are dealing with this monster, but we don't really think, we really don't believe that this monster is here to destroy. We really don't believe it. We kind of think, well, they just toxic, and but they're not really that bad. We just have too many instances of people who have gone through it. And a narc, man, they tried to destroy someone. Literally tried to destroy. I mean, they're trying to end you. They're trying to take your life and stop it. Yes. All right, y'all. I'm going to bring Diva in here. She's going to rap to us a little bit and tell us, how she going to help us with giving us some of the signs. Because one thing about finding out or dealing with somebody on that level, one thing about it is you can see the signs, and sometimes you don't know that, man, this person really, really is trying to do something to me that's not good, that's going to end with my life ending. Hey, Diva, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, and you, honey?
I'm doing absolutely great. Absolutely great.
It's
Listen,
amazing.
we got a chance to talk a little bit earlier, and man, you really got a unique story. And I want you to kind of give people the backdrop, to the situation, because I've talked to several people in the chat who have had similar situations. You know what I'm saying? They've had similar situations where they were with somebody and, the person was, we want to see the best in people. We don't want to believe that,
We try to fix people. We try to fix them.
We absolutely trying to fix people.
Yeah, we
Yes.
do. And I think that's one of the downfalls. And they play on that we are fixers and they feel like, hey, oh, she never gonna leave me alone, or he's never gonna leave me alone. But being married to a narcissist for 24 years, it was like,
Goodness.
wow. And then once I woke up,
I'm
it
sorry.
went from bad to worse. And it
You
was
woke up.
when I woke up, yeah, it was like, it hit me like, wait, this man is only bringing in $200 every 2 weeks, and you bringing home about 2-3 grand every week, and you at home, and he degraded me because I had a 24-hour in-home daycare, and I'm like, sir, you only putting in $200 in this pot, but you want 110%. I need you to hand over that 110%. And when he couldn't hand over that 110%, I became, oh, ain't nobody gonna want no woman with more than 3 kids. Then became when I wasn't responding or giving him those reactions, I became this little dumb, stupid, I was everything but my name. So when I decided, hey, this is not what I want, and when I, stopped feeding into his ego, oh, it became hell. And it was like the hell opened up and said, hey, this is your mission. Your mission is to tear her down as much as you possibly can. And when he couldn't get it, he was like, okay, I'm going to end your life. So he tried to kill me, not only me, but my 4 babies all at the same time. So that's when I was like, well, yeah, no. So when I started getting family members,
He's just
I
saying.
can't hear you.
He's saying right now. He's telling you it's over. I'm about to just delete everybody.
Yeah, yep. It was so bad till I was on my way to pick up a client, and I was talking to my dad, and I was like, Daddy, I got white smoke coming in my truck. And then when I parked, I had a young man says, baby girl, your truck on fire. And the fire marshal said, your manifold has been cracked, ma'am. And my client's mom said, you need to tell him that you have a restraining order on your husband and he's trying to kill you. So
Woo.
after that incident, he says, oh, I done gave my life to God, and God is telling me that we need to fix this. And I was like, that's wonderful. That is so awesome. Let God still work on you.
You saying after he
Yes,
tried to delete everybody,
yes,
save now.
yes. Like, and then when I said, okay, that's fine, do what you do, let God work on you. But me and you is not what we're supposed to be doing right now. Oh, he went from God is working on me to F you this, and man, you ain't gonna be nothing. And then he came back at it again. He cut the phone wires underneath the house, on the side of the house. And he waited till my older two were at school and the youngest two was at home with me that could talk. And he tried to kill me while I was in the house by myself with the youngest two. So
Wow.
when I stopped with the financial help, stopped with the free rent, giving him the money to go get his beer, his cigarettes, his BC powders, it was like, oh no, I'm losing my grasp on her. Oh yeah, you lost it, my brother. And he never got it back. I cut him off. I didn't speak to him. And I didn't even go as far as changing my phone number. I still have that same phone number. It's been in my care for 20 years. I've had the same number for 20 years. So being with a narcissist, there are red flags. From my experience, now I see them
Mm-hmm.
and I pay attention.
What do you think that the biggest red flag was that you ignored?
The first time he hit me,
Mm, mm, mm. What were you thinking? Because lots of people see what people are going to say is, well, if somebody put their hands on you, it's automatic. You leave, right? That because that's what we say. Oh, nah, I'm out. It ain't. But when you in something, it's not just that easy all the time, right?
It's not.
It's
It's
not.
not.
It's like you start to second guess yourself, and you thinking, did I do something? And people are not looking at the fact that you've already been broken down anyway. This person has been breaking you down anyway. And then when they put hands on you, that's just the next phase. And they've already put you in a state of mind where, you don't really trust yourself. So,
No, it's like you don't trust your judgment, and when you have family members telling you, hey baby, something is wrong with this, and it's like, no, he loves me, he loves me. But coming up in the community that we came up in my era, when you got a whooping, they was telling you, hey, I'm doing this because I love you. So when he put hands on me the first time, I'm like, well, okay, this is how I was showed love when I was coming up. So maybe this is correct. But then he did it again, and I was like, oh no, this is not love. So I cut ties with him for a while. And then after I cut ties with him, he would come back and say, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. The whole nine. And after that, it was like,
wow.
it went from bad to worse.
So, yeah, describe that for everybody because that's something that I talk about it every day, and I want every guest that I have on. I just love to be able to show the consistency of how does it change every time you take them back, every time you have given them another chance. What was different
They
about that next chance?
they go, well, he did the I love you so much, I can't live without you. And me being in the first time an abusive relationship with a narcissist, it was like, okay, maybe this can work. And then when I had my first child with him, I was like, okay, I don't want my child to come from a broken home.
Good God. Hold it.
So
Hold up right there. Because that's the cage that everybody that got a child with the narc, everybody gets caught in that cage.
yeah,
And that is the place right there where when a narc got you there, and this is male or female, y'all,
yeah.
that's when they feel like, I got you. You ain't going nowhere. I got you. How do you break away from it when y'all have kids?
It was hard. It was really hard. And then I not only have one child with him, I have three.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
when I had my last child with him, I have an aunt. She's deceased now.
Mm-hmm.
And she would always tell me, baby, you not sick and tired of him. I said, yes, I am, TT. She said, no. She said, I'm gonna tell you when you sick and tired. She said, when you get tired of hearing his voice, the smell of him, the sound of him, the sight of him. She said, when it makes you sick to your stomach to be around him, she said, that's when you're tired. And when I got to that point, I was pregnant with my last child. I think I was like 6 or 7 months pregnant with my last child. And all of a sudden, it's like when I came to that conclusion, I came in the house from the doctor's appointment, and he was like, baby, we finna have a little girl, aren't we? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't do the, ultrasound. Then he was like, I want to make our marriage work. I was like, awesome.
Those
And I was like, it's too late. I don't want it. And he was like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm ready to become the man that I'm supposed to be for my family. I was like, well, sir, it's too late. I'm done. I said, I want you to move into the boys' room in that twin bed, and I'll keep this king size bed to myself. And then once I said that, oh my goodness, it went from Oh, you don't love me no more. You don't want us to work. You want to break up the family. I was like, if it makes you feel good to blame me, I'll take that blame, but I don't want you.
But ain't that something how the one that's breaking up the family accuses you of breaking up the family?
Yes.
Now you out here on this guilt trip, like, and you just like, I've been trying to get this together. I've been trying to hold and piece this together, you know,
And
and
I held it. I tried to hold it together for a long time because we got married in 98. And
Mhm.
this was in 2003 when I had just came to the conclusion that I'm sick of you. I am not your mama. I am not your mama. If your mama did a lousy job of raising you, I'm not finna re-raise you because you're a grown man.
so hold on before we get to that, because I mean, and I'm with you on it. I'm with you all the way on that. That you get into a marriage and you pull in the whole situation. That's never. I'm proud to say that the fellas in this chat, we don't roll like that. We don't get down with the woman go out here, you working, taking care of everything, pregnant, and still got to maintain the household, you know. And he just sitting around trying to find out how he gonna get some gas money, some cigarette money, bring it
Oh,
to.
I wouldn't even let him drive the truck. I made sure he had a bus pass.
Not the bus pay.
Yes, he was not driving the truck. No, I bought and paid for the truck. You might as well go get that bus because it runs whenever you need it because I'm not moving for you. I
Oh,
made sure he had a bus pass. Look, it wasn't weekly, it was a monthly bus pass.
oh wow. So dealing with something like that though, what was it like trying to just break off from that? Because now you're saying like y'all been married for 5 years, y'all got 3 kids.
Mhm. Yeah.
What's it like?
I
It's people in the chat with one that can't find that energy to cut this off. How do you what was what was the straw that broke the camel's back to get you away from there, a marriage with 3 kids with this guy?
um when I saw him, I have he'll be 24. My son is a special needs child. My son was sitting on the floor watching his favorite cartoon. I saw him come down with so much force about to hit my son. And I put my body over my son, pregnant and all. He hit so hard till I thought my spine was going to break. And
Wow.
I was like, when you taking your aggression out on my babies that's not doing anything to you, minding his business, sitting here watching his favorite movie, I couldn't do it no more. And so I started going to meetings for women of battered women, domestic violence. And whatever I learned from them, I sucked it up like a sponge. So I started making my plan to leave. I never told him that I wanted
Mm.
him to. I said, I want you to go, but I never told him that I was leaving him. I never opened my mouth and said, I want you to go. And then when he would come in, the doors would be locked. He'd be like, can you open the door? And I would act like I'm so busy I didn't hear the door. So he would leave and then he would come back and he'll say, can you open the door so I can go to sleep? I open the door, he'll sleep on the couch or on in the room with my kids, my boys. So I had a king size bed. I put my babies in the bed with me. And
Mm-hmm.
then when I had my daughter, It's like he changed. He started going to church with me, and then it was too late. I started making my getaway bag, and he would always say, "You got some money for this? You got some money so I can get me some squares? You got some money so I can go get me some beer?" And I'm like, "No." I said, "There's only $10 in the bank."
What?
And he would be like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm gonna need that for gas."
Mm, mm. Good God, man. That's whoo. Mm. I tell you, man. I'm sorry that anybody had to live through any of this, you know, and to be pregnant, to be pregnant and have to support a grown damn man. Like I can't even be pregnant. Like, come on. And then to see somebody trying to do anything to hurt your kid in a way where you like, Joe, just let us live and go.
Yeah, he wasn't satisfied with anything. It was like the only thing he couldn't say, and he knew that would have been a lie, that I was a bad mom. Because even to this day, my kids, they know who he is. But like I told him, if your boys walked up on you and commenced to whooping your ass, you wouldn't even know who was beating your ass. And he had nothing to say.
Mm, that's a devil, man.
Yep.
That ain't no human being.
From I I I said it earlier. It was like the pits of hell opened up and told him, "Do your worst," because he tried it. He tried it. Like, I'm gonna give you something, and it's funny to me. It might be funny to you. Even though we were still legally married, but we were separated, this man went and married another woman while we were still married, living with her the same way he was living with me, and he tried to kill her just like he tried to kill me.
I'm sorry. Good.
And when I say the funny part was he was married to another woman while we were still married.
Y'all still married, and he done went off and married somebody else.
Yes, sir.
I'm guys. So first of all, man, this I don't want nobody to think for 1 second that this kind of stuff is normal behavior. I'm looking in the chat and I'm seeing how many people that have dealt with something similar. China said, and somebody else, a few people have said, that they have gotten kicked in the stomach while pregnant. Guys,
Yeah, I've always had a nice length of hair. So like now it's in a ponytail. So it
mhm.
didn't matter. Like if I had a ponytail, that gave him a good grip to slam my head straight into a wall. Yes. If I had my hair down, he would grab a handful, slam me straight into a wall. So it didn't matter. He did it in front of the kids. But to
Wow.
the women that have children with narcissists, please listen to me. Please give your kids a safe word so they know to call 911. If it's of an urgency and you calling this safe word, your child, you teach your child, if your child 2 years old, teach your child to dial 911. If they can't talk, just leave the phone open so they can pick up the location and hear the background so they can send the police. Because me and my children had a safe word. Even to this day, my 30-year-old, when it's an urgency with her, she
Mm-hmm.
put the code and she'll say, "Ma, it's a code," what our code was. And I used that code because it sounded like I was yelling, but I wasn't. And he didn't know what the word was for. He just heard me calling it. And when she was then, I want to say 10 or 11, when she heard that code, she knew exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And my son, that's 24 now, he heard it and came running to see what was going on.
Oh, oh, he see it's about to go down. So, all right, this dude is married to you. You pregnant, and he done went off and married somebody else.
Oh, this was after we had separated when he went and married somebody else.
Okay, okay. I was about to say because I think that's
Yeah,
illegal in this country. That is
it
totally.
is very much illegal. The young lady, when she found out that we were still legally married, she went and filed for divorce. And everybody was like, "Well, she was never married." If you give them that paperwork to the courts, you were married.
You married.
You're
Yeah.
married. It's on record. It's on record.
Mm-hmm.
So when she found out that we were still married, I said, "Sweetheart, you can go check for the state of Mississippi, for whatever state you like to check. There is no divorce decree on file." And she was like, "Well, his mama said," I said, "Baby, you said the wrong person." I said, "Because his mama is a habitual liar." I said, "His mama will tell you he don't woo women." And
Mm.
his mother was an enabler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
She
Because
she was an enabler.
a
She
lot
was that.
go through that, and the lots of people have gone through watching how the mother will vouch for the child, whether it's a son or daughter, will vouch and help the child in that craziness. Did you ever experience?
Oh, yes. His mother, the first time he hit me, she's like, "Oh, he didn't hit you. You were
No,
standing there."
no, 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 no. His mother, his mother saw him hit you and said, "Hell, he ain't hit you. What you talking about?"
His mother and his little sister was standing there.
Man, you and she said he didn't hit you. What did she say he
Yes,
did?
sir.
What did she say he did?
She said, "My son didn't hit you." She's like, "Diva, he didn't hit you."
Mhm.
I was like, I called her. I was like, "Ma'am, do you need another pair of glasses on? Because your son clearly just knocked the hell out of me." So once we got through scrapping, they
Whew.
whisked him away to their house, and the police come because I lived in Jackson, Mississippi at the time, and I worked at a place where I knew a lot of police officers. So when they heard my name come across the air, all of them posseed up and went to his mama house and snatched him up and brought him back to South Jackson and was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna get away with this one."
Mm. Whoo. Boy, oh boy. Wow, man. That's crazy. But you know what? The thing about it is that really sounds consistent because his mother know what he's about. His mother knows. His mother knows what
Exactly.
he's about, and mama is right there backing him in all that craziness. And mama is doing, and what she's doing is she's helping him of course she's gaslighting you, but she's helping him change your reality on what's really happening. First thing out of her mouth, no, then nobody hit you. That wasn't what happened. And for a second, you're thinking, what? But you questioning yourself, did I get hit? I just got hit.
Yeah, he hit me so hard. He hit me so hard till I hit the ground and my head bounced up like a basketball. And she said he didn't hit me.
Yeah, and said that he ain't touch you. Like it wasn't nothing.
Yep. And it should have been an eye opener for me when she was 4 or 5, my oldest daughter. She said, I used to think she said, Mama, I used to think you were so beautiful, but I don't know now. Because he had gave me a facelift. Like I had a black eye, a big old busted lip that I couldn't even fold my lips together. So I looked at a hot mess, and it was nothing that I could say that could make my daughter change her mind. And when she said that, it like hit me, and I still didn't leave. Like I didn't leave. And this was before we had kids. And after I was pregnant with my last child, she's 20 now, and I've been away from him since 2005. And my divorce was final last year. So I was like, I lost 160 extra pounds, y'all.
Well, that's a good thing. But hold on, you saying
I cut
broke up in 2005 and y'all divorced this year?
Last year,
2022. Why?
Yes.
Why did you wait so long?
Because every time I went for petition for divorce, the first thing I asked, do you have minor children?
Oh, okay.
And when you say the courts instantly want to put that family back together. They want to come in and say, well, you need some counseling. I don't need no counseling. I know what the hell I want. I want this man out my life. So I waited last year. I waited 1 month and 11 days to file for my divorce. And when I turned 49, I went to court August 3rd. I was divorced before I even got out the courthouse. The judge signed that paperwork at 10:46 a.m. I was the happiest person on earth. It was like he had a hold on all his baby mamas, like even the one that had started dating women, she still was like entwined with him. And they was all like, our boys need their daddy. Make it make sense for me. If their dad is whooping and beating the hell out of you, I don't want my boys to see this, and I don't want my boys to think that this is the behavior that they supposed to have.
Wow, man, that is, but that's how they do it. They know that you have a strong tie to family. They know you have a strong tie to the children, and they're always going to use those trigger words to come back and say, well, come on, let's put this family back together. Because as soon as you hear family, that's a trigger word.
Yeah. And I think I stayed as long as I did, and when I just got tired, and when I was pregnant with my daughter, I still tried. Even when I said I was tired, I still tried because of the 3 children we had together. But I just couldn't take it no more. It was like I was seeing different behaviors with him. And I was like, and then he had just stopped bringing home the check, period. He went and lied to his mama. The light's about to get cut off. and he gave her the precise dollar amount. And then his mom calls me and say, I gave Junior XYZ money so y'all could pay the light bill. I said, ma'am, what are you talking about? I said, I got a return check from the bank, from the light company that I paid before your son even asked you for this money. I said, so your son was getting you, honey. She was like, well, I was like, ma'am, that's between you and your son. I said, but I'm telling you now, I did not need your money to pay my light bill.
Mm. Wow. So he just telling his mom, hey, mom, look, it's tight over here. You know, we need some money for the light bill.
Yep.
It's
He
crazy.
didn't care who he didn't care who he tricked out of money. He didn't care. He didn't care. And so I knew if he didn't care about, like, if you can call your mama a bitch, you don't care about no other woman. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, pretty much. You see right there? Now see that right there? You see somebody call a mama that right there. That's what okay. That's no, that's too much. That's too much right there. I don't need to see nothing else. That's it. That I don't, how did that sit with you after you saw that though? After you saw that he would say anything to his mother, he ain't got no respect for his mother.
I realized that he wasn't gonna have respect for me. So when I started setting my boundaries with him, it got worse, even worse, because he would push the buck to see how far I would go. Because I've learned that everything that somebody says to you does not warrant a response.
Woo! Say that again.
Because sometimes they say stuff just to see if they can get you to argue back with them. Because you can't argue with yourself.
Can't do it.
So if you there looking stupid and I done walked off and you come where I'm at and continue the argument, you need to go check yourself to some mental institution because you talking to yourself and answering yourself because I haven't said a word to you.
Wow, man. This is incredible. You know what, though? I'm so glad that you unmasked this for us tonight because I promise you, you're not alone in this situation by far. As you can see in the chat, by far.
I can't see the chat. That's the thing. I can't even see it.
You are definitely hitting a tender spot in the chat because so many people deal with these abusive personalities. What made you stay? Well, what kept that situation together for so long? Did you have hope?
The children,
The
the
children?
children, because I didn't want them. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, they still in a broken home.
Exactly. Exactly. You can
So
stay in it, but it's still a broken home. And
yeah. So I said, either way, I didn't hear you. You broke up.
it's toxic to everybody that's there because the kids got to sit there and watch their mother and father not get along, not love each other, not like being around each other, and literally argue and fight on a daily basis. So the kids, they walking on eggshells hoping nothing kicks off every single day.
Yep. And I I had I don't know. I guess I had started getting a narcissist personality. I guess I started acting like him, so I was scaring the hell out of him. Because like if I cook
Mm-hmm.
and he the last person to eat, I put his plate on the table, I do a little sinister snicker, and the
Mm-hmm.
plate spinning, and I was like, enjoy with a little, and he was scared to eat. He was scared to go to sleep. He was smoked 2 packs of cigarettes before he even fell off to sleep. He like, this chick done lost her mind. So
Mm-hmm.
he was scared to eat anything I cooked unless he was standing there watching me.
Because he know what he would do to you.
Exactly. So once I started getting him to the point of saying, "Oh, you ain't the only crazy person in this crib. I can match your crazy," and I never would open my mouth ever. So once we got to that point, I was like, "Okay, I got you, big dog. I got you." So once I started scaring the POD out of him, he started chilling out. And then I was like, why don't you take a trip? So he went to Mississippi about 2 or 3 months. So when he came back, he thought he was supposed to get in. So I was like, oh no, you no longer live here. So he calls the police. So in the state that we lived in, the police would, if you instantly say that this is my wife or this is my husband, they would say, oh, we can't get involved in this.
What?
Yes. And then I don't know. That was the law then. But the law has changed tremendously in that state. And the police officer, he was a big chunky man at my door, beating on my security door. Open this door. I was like, I'm not opening my door to you, and I'm not letting him in my house. And he was like, if you don't let me in, I'm gonna arrest you. Because my youngest son was standing by me crying. He was like, look, I'm gonna arrest you for putting child endangerment. I said, you're scaring my son because you're beating on the door. I said, I'm asking you to take him off my property and you leave with him as well. I said, and if you don't, I will call your sergeant. He was like, this man is your husband and you supposed to let him in. I said, what law say I gotta let him in my house? And I said, this man has not been here for some months. He said, can you prove that? So when he came in and he left back out, I locked him out. He left his Greyhound bus ticket on the table and it said that he had left November the prior year and came back January or February of 2005. And he was like, sir, once you've gone out on a residence for 60 days, you no longer live there. I said, so please take him off my property.
Whoa. Wow. So that.
And the police, yeah, they do too much too sometimes.
Man, oh man. Yeah. That is. Who? So what's the status now? Where is he now? Is he still married to the other person?
No, she divorced him. And he told me, I don't want to divorce you. She said, it's not what you want to do. And she was like, you don't need to worry about me. You need to worry about what Diva gonna do to you. So I methodically planned out every move I made after my kids was a certain age. Because when I said that he left, I took all his clothes and put them in some heavy duty garbage bags. So when I tossed them, they wouldn't rip. So the clothes would fall everywhere. The police was like, where's his clothes? I said, you see them 2 big old garbage bags? Telling them to take them on with them. So I went to go pick up a client. And I came back home. He was sitting across the street just cutting up his clothes.
Cutting up his own? Oh, he's going to say you did it now.
It was a pair of pants he cut a face in. And when I took them to the judge, both of the judges says, do you not know that this could be your face, Ms. Boss? I was like, yes. Because he cut a face in the pair of pants. And these wasn't cheap clothes. This was like Stacey Adams, Perry Ellis, Tommy Hilfiger, that type of clothes. So when I got my restraining order, things got worse. Because it wasn't just a temporary one. When I say it got worse, I mean lifetime restraining order. He can't never come near me.
Never, ever.
Judges never. And if he comes within 50, I didn't hear you.
I said, so you got a permanent restraining order, and he can't never
Yes,
come back over there.
never. He can't even come within 50 feet of me. Like if we on the same block and he see me, he got to go the other direction.
Yeah, yeah. Good gracious, man. That is that is so. I mean, again, it's so many different details in there that so many people try to, and it's like we go get caught up in the same exact traps. You got a family, you don't want to break it up. You have feelings for this person and you start feeling sorry for them, and you doing everything that you can for all of this time. And we rarely ever see that, man, you could spend the rest of your life with this person. They ain't ever gonna get it together. Never. And have
He's
you
almost
you already got blocked. So it's like now, hey, whatever he's doing today, what's the chances of him going out here? Because some people think that, excuse me, somehow these people can miraculously be healed from this, right? And go to God and then come back to you. What's your thoughts on that?
no, no. Like I said earlier, he gonna tell me that he was saved and the Lord was working on him. And the moment I said I didn't want him, I got cussed out. I was told, ain't no man gonna want no woman with more than 3 kids. It was just a lot. And then once I cut all ties with him, I didn't care about if he was in my kid's life or not. And he was like, "You took my kids from me." I said, "No, sweetheart, you did it yourself." I said, "I'm tired of the shenanigans you pull." I said, "I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being used as an ATM. I'm just tired." And it was like he wasn't getting the part that I'm saying I'm tired. And you're never going to grow up ever, because the moment you feel like they're growing up, no, they're not.
It's not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to ever happen. We of course we always had this thought in our mind that what if, and a lot of people are afraid to cut a narc off because they're thinking, but what if they change for this new person after you done put all this work in? What if they went to somebody else and they got it together? Do you think that's possible?
No. It's just when they first get with that person, they're going to change their habits and make it non-noticeable at first. They're
Mm-hmm.
going to love on that person. They're going to make sure that that person have what they need. And once they feel like they done did this,
Mm-hmm.
their hands start eventually opening for this. Give me, give me, give me,
Give
give
me,
me.
give me everything I want. Everything. Whoo, boy,
I
man.
gave it to you, so now it's time for you to take care of me. No, if we supposed to be a couple, a team, why do I have to put in 100% and you giving me 10%?
There you go, man. And 10%. He just was doing whatever. You
Because,
know.
like I said, he has stopped bringing home the check at all altogether. Because he figured, hey, she got this in-home daycare. She doing real good. But at the same time, you telling me all I'm doing is staying at home taking care of other people's children.
So you making the money, but he's devaluing the way you make the money. He like, man, ain't nothing. That's daycare, man. Ain't nothing. You ain't doing nothing. But but
And
I
people
but
don't understand that
huh?
it's this is a topic that can go on until neither one of us have any breath, because a narcissist is
Yeah.
like a chameleon. They are chameleons.
Yes.
They will change
For the
to
environment.
adapt to that person that they're with, and they will keep doing this tapping on them until they feel like they done broke them. And then when they feel like they got a little elasticity in it and it's going to pop, bam, they want to say, oh, wow, I got him. I got him. Now let's see what I can get out of them and how much it's going to benefit me. Because a narcissist don't care about your feelings. They don't care about nothing but them. They want to get everything and anything out of it that they can.
And you know, it's just listening to this story. You know, you described everything. You know, from the love bomb, the devaluation, you know, the discard. You know how he instantly married to somebody. Y'all not even divorced. They don't care. They just doing them. They're just doing whatever they do.
And they are habitual cheaters.
Every time. I think, you know, every now and then people say like, oh, you think everybody's just cheating and everything's about cheating. I'm like, listen, if you having problems at home with somebody, as humans, as normal, rational people, you can work. If you really love this person, you're going to work with all this other stuff. If you're not in a home where somebody is beating you, stealing from you, or cheating on you, then you're just going to work it out. You're like, well, we can work that out. You know, it's, you know, we just don't agree on some things. But it's not because see, when they're not cheating on you, you're not looking at them like they're worthless. This person has value if they're not a cheater, if they're not stealing from you, if they're not manipulating you. And that's why I talk about, and that's why I say it like, man, they lying. They want us to believe that all narcs aren't cheaters. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are habitual cheaters. And then they, like I said, they adapt themselves to each different female to their situations. And then if they have kids, they'll be a great father to those kids until.
There you go. There you go. And we've seen different instances like that where somebody will have a family over here and hey, well, we ain't together. And if they can't get what they want from the other parent, then it's like, well, I don't need to, I don't got nothing to do with none of y'all. And then go to a whole nother situation and playing the parent role.
With somebody else's children and knowing you got about, because my kid's father have 8 or 9 kids with my 3. And that's why I said he mastered it. He started to, first one is a lesson. It's teaching me. The second one, oh, it was easier. The third one, oh, it's getting kind of hard. Let me see what I can do to change it a little bit. And then when he got to me, oh, I made it real hard because once I got here and opened my eyes and woke up, because when I'm on Instagram, everything I hashtag, the first hashtag I put is hashtag stay woke. And I put that for a reason because if you wake up, you will see a lot of stuff in a different light. And when you looking at it in a different light, you be like, damn, was I that dumb? But it's not being dumb. It's being in love. Because love can make you do some stupid stuff.
You know, I don't agree with that. I think that being in love with somebody will make you do everything you can to keep that relationship together.
But yeah, it does. But at the same time, it can make you do some stupid stuff.
Well, you'll feel that way after you look at it and say, wow, what was I thinking? But at the time you're thinking, I'm trying to say, I don't want this feeling from this heartbreak. I don't want this heartache. I don't want to be not sleeping, not eating, starting over. I don't want to feel that. Most of us, you know, as adults, you know, we're not getting spankings anymore. So we're avoiding, you know, that heartbreak spanking. So it's like, hey, I don't want to break this up. And if it has potential, I don't want to be the one that has to live with, well, we had something, but we just threw it away. Because lots of people,
you doing the what if trait.
that's it.
That's what you're doing. The what if trait. And the what ifs are the ones that get you in trouble.
Every time.
Because the longer as you play that what if game,
mm-hmm.
you gonna stay there forever and be in locked and in tied with this narcissist forever, and he gonna run over you because he gonna be like, we got kids. Don't let the kids turn 18 and then you be like, oh, I'm leaving now because the kids is grown. No, because this is the only man you know. This is the only thing that you know of and then if you do get away from them, you attract the same type of energy in a person. So if you don't get out of it before you get that attachment that's so strong that your aura attracts the same type of demon,
come on,
you can't get off of you. So what makes you feel like you are narcissist repellent? That's what I want to know. What makes you feel like you have this, oh, I can never get another narcissist because I got away from this one? No.
Oh, no, you're still going to meet another one there. That's part of the test. That's for all of us. You're going to meet other narcissists when you are back out here, because remember, narcs are never in a relationship. They might look like they're in one, but they're never actually in a relationship with anybody. They're always in a relationship with everybody.
That's why it's hard when you in love with a narcissist to break free.
Yeah.
But once you wake up, once you get hit upside the head too many times, or get hit up too many times for money, and you broke, and then you come to them and be like, I need this, go get it yourself. I don't know where you're gonna get it from. Or I heard a very good one recently. My bank account got hacked, so I gotta wait 10 days for my money. Wow. If you don't stop feeding me this BS and give me,
that's you gotta wait 10 days come on, man. Oh my goodness. My account got hacked on Friday. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad. But I'm going to get me a new card tomorrow.
But did your bank tell you that you had to wait 10 days to get your money? Did they tell you that?
No.
Okay.
No.
A narcissist.
I'm assuming he's probably like somebody, see, that's a fraudulent charge on your account. When they say they gotta investigate it, then but they don't wait 10 days to do that anyway.
Thank you. I have a cousin that she was a bank manager for 15 years. I asked her, I said, hey, this. She was like, that sounds like a load of, I said, yeah. I said, and it stank way over here.
Yeah, and that's all it really is. They're going to try their hand because, again, it's all game to them. They are there for what they can get. And he showed his hand for, hey, if you let me, I'm going to take everything that I can get from you.
If we continue talking, you will be like, wait a minute.
Hey, listen, I mean, as you pull the layers back, that's on every relationship here. As you pull the layers back, I'll say this, some of us were raised to be good people, to be good citizens, to be loving, to be forgiving, to be helpmates, to be helpers. We were groomed as children to love people.
Yeah. To be that.
And some of us and some of them were raised to get over, to take advantage, to manipulate, to gaslight. They were raised to steal.
Yeah.
Steal,
And they don't care who they take it from.
they don't care
They
who
don't
they
care.
take it from.
No, they don't care.
And like you said, he take it from his own mama. He ain't.
Mm-hmm.
He's straight telling his mother, "Hey, mom, we broke over here tonight, man. We need some money. Give me some money." You
And
telling?
then by him being a junior, he was even actually able to use his father's social security because they had the same name.
Whew.
So you not only messing up your credit, you just said, "Oh well, my daddy too old, he don't need it." So
So
yeah, they don't care who they get it from or who they hurt in the process, just as long as they saying that gimme me
mhm.
is
So
being fulfilled.
my question for you is, do you think that he's dealing with his karma?
Oh, I do. I do. I have not seen him since 2013, but I really do. But I think I gave him a little karma though.
He gave it to himself because see, what people don't understand about karma is the way it works is, your good deeds or your bad deeds hold you to receive what you gave.
Yep.
Yeah.
But see, when I say I feel like I gave him some karma back, he thought because the kids was my youngest two was 15 and 16, I
Mm-hmm.
had my attorney draw up paperwork to do child support.
Okay.
So I told you I had it methodically planned.
Okay.
So first I hit him with the child support. He
Well,
texts me.
15 and 16, he almost out of it at that point.
That is what my young man thought. But not today.
Oh, they backdated.
In the state of Mississippi,
Mm.
he is made to pay child support until the child was 21 years old.
Right, right.
So when they found him, he was working at the Levi plant.
Mm-hmm.
This ninja quit working at the Levi plant and had somebody write up a letter saying he only make $1,500 a month. The judge said, "So what? Give her 300 of it."
Wow.
He called me cussing me out. I said, "Excuse me, sir." I said, "First of all, you're not supposed to be calling me." I said, "Second of all, you have called in the disrespectful manner there is." I said, "If you cannot get it together, do not call me." Click. Then he calls back.
Oh,
He says,
you got a restraining order.
No. That's why I say he ain't supposed to be calling me. So when he called back, he was respectful. "Why did you put child support on me?" I said, "Oh, you thought you was gonna get away?" I said, "No, not today." And he was like, "But why?" I was like,
He
"Why
kind
not?"
of, he kind of did because he got 2 kids. He got 3 kids.
Three.
He got to pay but
He, he,
$300 a month.
but the oldest one was
Yes.
they
Okay.
didn't include my oldest, but they got him for the last two because he almost 100 grand in the hole. So
Oh, okay. So they backdated it. Okay. Got
yeah.
got you. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why I said I think I helped karma along just a little bit, just
Hey,
bookie.
so many people feel like the narc just went on with their life and they happy.
No,
And
no,
they
they're
love
not.
life,
They're not happy until they are making somebody else's life miserable.
and that's it. That's it. That's it. You can say what you want. You can think what you want. People, these people have one mission. That's it. They are here to kill, steal, and destroy. And if they
The
can't,
Bible says it. So we not making this part up. The Bible says it.
that's ain't nothing we making up here. No.
Hey, it's in the Bible. And then I'm gonna tell you, this is how I got through a lot of what I was dealing through with him. And then it says, the scripture I always ran to when I just felt like I was just weak. And it says, "For God has not given me the spirit of fear, but a power and love and sound mind." So I was like, "Okay, Lord, give it to me. You finna fight my battle. I'm just gonna let you fight my battle. I'm gonna stand back and watch you work." So when he started working and got that devil away from me, life was better. My kids are grown now. My kids are about to be 30, 24, 22, and my youngest is 20. And I promised my kids and I promised myself that that would never happen again, ever.
Yeah.
And I made it where the home was safe. My
Mm,
kids can come talk to me about any and everything. If you need me, if I'm not around, my phones, not phones, the lines are always available to whatever you need to talk about. If you can't talk and you need to text, baby, I got you.
that's right.
So
Because
my
that's what kids really need. In the first place, they need to know that their parent is doing good.
yes,
They do.
and I can say this from experience. Getting psychological help from a narcissist,
Whew. Mm,
I had to work on me because getting back into a relationship after a narcissist, you see everything wrong with that person, and that person could be meant for you. So you already toxic yourself because you was with a narcissist, and the
mm,
narcissist brought toxicity to what you guys had.
yeah,
So if you don't work on you first before you get into another relationship, that relationship is going to be worse than the one you just got out of.
that's right. And
So,
so many people have come back and said that exact thing. Like they like, I was dealing with one fool, and I go out here and grab something else, and whoo, this one worse than that one.
exactly, because I've waited to get in another relationship until I was mentally, emotionally ready.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what
Because,
that's what it's all about.
I, yeah, and I learned how to set my boundaries, even enforce them how they need to be enforced.
Y'all hear that?
Because if you don't set boundaries and give them boundaries, they are going to say, "Oh, they don't mean them."
There you go. They're going to try you. Everybody that you deal with on some level is going to try you, and your response to the way that person tries you is going to determine exactly how that relationship is going to go. When you're dealing with somebody and they try you with something petty and you let it go, then okay, then they're coming back with something else and they're gonna try you again. And you see it and you, okay, I'm gonna let that go. It was petty. It ain't, and it's like, okay, so they just warming you up for something much bigger. Good people are not petty. They're not gonna take
No,
you petty games. It's
they
not
don't take you through hell.
right. But a lot of times we get caught up in somebody's look. Okay, this person, they look real good, and I really want this to work. And a lot of times we'll get in a relationship with somebody that looks good just because we want to show the narcissist, hey, I got somebody that look better than you. But the person treating you worse than the narc was treating you.
Yep, yep. And then it's like, how can I put it? Because you didn't go get the healing that you needed,
Mm-hmm.
you jumped in head first because eyes were shut and you wasn't paying attention, and the red flags was just boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop. And when you wasn't paying attention, he said, "Oh, I got him." And
Yeah.
then they jump right into a whole nother relationship that's a narcissist that's worse than the first one. I'm sorry, y'all, with my camera.
Nah, you all right. Hey, well, you know what, Diva? I gotta tell you, I definitely appreciate you coming in here tonight and sharing with us. You're gonna have to come back and hang out with us again because, it's like you said, the stuff is so much. It's so much. You can't have no one conversation and cover everything. You just scratching the surface with one
Yeah.
conversation. You're just scratching the surface. It's like and as you go through a conversation like this, you start opening up in
It's
different
like an
ways.
onion. It's like an onion. It's like an onion. That's
Yeah,
what it is. It's an onion. Because the more layers you peel off, it's deeper. It goes deeper. And then the more you see that, oh wow, I was in that funk and I didn't get out.
yes.
Because I recommend to anybody that is with a narcissist, even if you're still with them, go get counseling because that counseling will help you. And then after a while, that counseling will show you, hey, you thinking up here, you done unlocked your mind to new stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
when you see when the clouds, the little, you know how when you wake up in the morning, you gotta rub your eyes so you can see straight.
Right, right.
When you go to counseling, you done unlocked your mind, and then you rubbing your eyes and you seeing, oh man, I've been in this all this time,
The whole
and
time.
you go, and just never tell them what you're doing, because
Woo.
when they tell you move in silence, because that is the best way, because they never know what you're doing. They don't know what you're thinking, what nothing.
Mm.
It's just
Woo.
this conversation can go on until we both have nothing else left to drink.
Listen, your mouth gonna get tired before you run out of memories. Cause one thing about a narc, they gonna leave you with so many bad memories. It's endless. And it's like not all of them, no two bad memories are exactly alike.
No, they're not.
Oh, good gracious. But hey, like I said again, man, as we jump out of here tonight, man, I definitely appreciate you. The chat appreciates you coming through and sharing your story with us. And I'm definitely going to invite you to come back in here and hang out with us again because we're going to chop it up some more,
I was
because,
having some issues.
hmm?
I said I was having some issues because I had to switch from one phone to the other phone because the other phone said my services was blocked from from YouTube. I'm like, so I went to the other phone and I was like, oh, I said, look at here, God, I need for you to pick it off.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You worked it out, though. We got in here, wasn't no echo, no feedback, nothing. Everything was all good.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to talk some more about it, though. But hey, like I said, thanks again for coming through. And please keep in touch. And well, we're going to talk again anyway. So, we're going to talk again soon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to
Yeah.
have you back in here soon because I think that you definitely helped a whole lot of people out. Like I said, when people have very traumatic situations, most people don't want to talk about it. They don't want it out
No.
because you feel like you just embarrassed. Like, wow, man, I don't want everybody to know that I was dealing with this fool. But the bottom line is, it's so many of us who done dealt with this fool.
That.
It's so
That right
many of
there.
us.
Yep.
So it's something that we got to talk about. We're gonna keep
And see, the
talking.
thing is, it's not only women that's dealing with narcissists. There are women narcissists that men deal with.
Oh, come on. All day,
So
every day.
men are embarrassed to talk about how they was in an abusive relationship with a narcissist. So they not gonna say nothing because they don't want their manhood challenged. It's not being challenged, hon. It's being human.
Exactly. And as men, if you're an upstanding citizen, what can you do? You can't just go and bring bodily harm on somebody. You can't just force yourself and do things to people physically. So,
No.
you're dealing with somebody that don't give a damn, that person going to do what they want to do. And they don't care that y'all live in the house together. You can't just kick somebody out the house. You get locked up for that. You let the police come to the house and you done threw somebody clothes out front and see what the police do to you. So, men go through it. Yeah. How you think I got it? Please go through it. We definitely, and we go through it, and and it's differences. It's differences.
Y'all go through it. Y'all go through it in silence.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Women, like, I've had 5 powerful women in my life. Mm-hmm. One of them is my godmother. I don't care what state I'm in, what state she in. I know that woman is always saying, "You got this, baby." It don't matter what he said or what he did. You got this, baby. So I know I can call her at 11 o'clock at night. G-Ma, I need to talk. Mm-hmm. And she gonna wake up, baby, what's wrong? So I know for a fact women have somebody that they can go to and trust to talk about it. And if men would talk about it to somebody, they will feel like, oh wow, I gotta go.
Yeah, you're right. But not all women have that access though. Sometimes, when you're dealing with the right kind of narc, they know how to segregate you. They know how to separate you from all your people. You know what I'm saying? And they get you out there where you don't have your relationships with your family and friends the way you used to have it. So they know how to pull you away from your tribe, Yeah. 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 But hey, like I said, man, we absolutely, I appreciate you for coming on in, man. And again, we're gonna do this again real soon. Hoping you got a schedule that you can slide back through here and hang out with us for a little bit and sprinkle some more of that on us. Because again,
let me know when. Just let me know when.
Okay. Remember, you said it.
Hey, I'm a woman of my word now. If you say, if you look, you done gave the invitation, and I'm saying, just let me know when.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to seeing that in the next couple of weeks. How about that? Yeah. Okay. You said it. All right, y'all. We're going to jump on out of here. Thanks again. Can everybody show Miss Diva some love? Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I thank you for coming through, because you definitely put the spotlight on this joker in here this evening. All right. So, hey, yes, everybody. Sir. I'm going to see y'all later on in the week. And I'm going to say what we usually say when we get up out of here. Hey, China, I saw what you said. So I'm going to just go ahead and say this. Heal before you start dating, or you become... Look, everybody, peace and soul train. I'm going to see y'all Wednesday night. New video tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow morning. See me in London on... Hold on. Let me get it right, y'all. Let me get it right. This is a radio show. Let me get it together. Supreme FM. You hear me? Supreme FM, London's #1 community radio station. There it is. Supreme FM. The link is on my bulletin board, and it is 99.8 FM. So I'm on East Coast time, so it's gonna be 7 o'clock in the morning here. I know y'all West Coast people, y'all ain't getting up at no 4 o'clock in the morning. But if you up, you know where I'm gonna be. London family, that's gonna be 12 noon. So y'all jump on in there and show your man some love. And I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Happy weekend and back to the grind, everybody. Peace.